Welcome to the Trap Cast, dope TV podcast, G, where we recap, review, and recommend some of the best TVs and movies about dope. They don't know, G. That shit like Snowfall, Breaking Bad,
True,
and Power, which is back for the 6th episode.
Back, baby.
Mid-season premiere is on, baby. And this is the place you should be with me and G.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to that Power shit. What's up, G? We back.
What's good, fam?
Bruh, Power is back.
Power's back.
And I'm happy.
What?
I'm so happy. It's like
what?
It's like an early Christmas present.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
Look, man, we missed you, Power. And we missed all our fans, man. You know what I mean?
True.
All the other watchers of Power, you know what I mean?
100.
we really, really, really glad you rock with us. You know, make sure y'all subscribe if y'all like our ish. Press that button down there.
Yeah,
do that. Rolling with us.
Do that.
And listen to it everywhere else. The podcast is on audio too. Yo, so we are back with the boy Tariq and fam.
Yep.
Yo,
the whole gang, man.
The whole gang is back in the building. You know what I mean? You know, Mo being the mad black mother like she be. You know, the shysters with Saxe and Davis and all of that. Let's talk about it, G.
Okay, let's go.
There was a lot of craziness. Spoiler alerts all over the place. So you ain't watch it? You might want to just keep watching. I'm just gonna give you what you should, what you know, man.
Just a little review.
Just a little review. Just stick with us. Come on, baby.
Shit, chill out. Sit back, relax.
So, G, on this episode, we start off with the bitch ass Saxe and Davis is in the building.
Plotting, bro.
Plotting.
Them niggas plotting.
They
What's
together
up
like
with that?
Like they buddies and shit. Like,
I don't like that.
Hugging up, like
Fuck
dapping
that.
it up and shit.
Ain't
man.
cool. Ain't cool.
Nah, you can't be dapping it up with Saxe like that,
bro.
And so they still talking about this scheme that they plotting on to get old Mom Deuce Tasha acquitted, free, but then him up the boy.
Yeah, they trying to lock my dog up.
They trying to
lock Reek up, man.
Bro, you locking Reek up?
Come on.
The young boy?
Just a young man.
We can't have that, man. We can't have our young black brothers in the community locked up. Regardless if they selling dope or not. You know what I mean?
But you know, they ain't trying to get him for that, though. They trying to put a pen and body on him.
Look, like they ain't trying to get him fair and square. They trying.
That's how the system is.
Yeah, they trying to set him up. Now, I'm still on the side of that somehow there's a twist here, and this is some weird plot.
I'm feeling that
with Davis and maybe Tariq.
Yeah, I feel like Davis got something bigger planned.
Yeah, because he's gradually like screwing Saxe over, like with the whole our boy 2-Bit comes. Y'all 2-Bit is back. Our favorite
free my dog, man.
Yeah. Free my nigga 2-Bit, man.
Free my nigga till he
we can't have him sitting down for too long. And so they kind of talk about things. What was really crazy is like the point where they were picking jury members. And like the judge was like, cause you know, if y'all don't know, what happened was like, you know, now Tasha's gonna go on trial. She's agreed with Davis, like, yeah, let's do a trial. And it's time for them to pick a jury, and Saxe and Davis had already agreed, like, we need a pro Tasha jury to get her acquitted. And so they end up picking jury members, and like the judge looking at Saxe like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you don't want to know? Yeah,
you want them on the jury?
This jury member is probably gonna make you lose. Like, why are you picking them? Because if y'all don't know, a jury, lawyers have before the case, they select the jury. The two lawyers interview people, and that's how they're selected. Then they say whether one side agrees with that jury member or not. Because what you really want is either somebody that's completely on your side or somebody that's just bipartisan. They don't pick one side either way or another.
No wonder I didn't get picked for jury duty.
I got picked for jury duty. But I knew how to get picked.
Not, you got picked for a case?
Yeah, I got picked for a murder case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there was this dude, and this was like in Atlanta. This was like, where was this? What in Camden Road area. So what happened was these dudes, there's like a little local gang around there, and there was this little spot, like a food spot. It was like a food club spot. Yeah. And it was this older lady that owned it. She was a hardcore chick though, you know what I mean? And so what happened was they starting shit in the club one day, and she was like, yo, y'all can't be in here, y'all stop fucking around, blah blah blah. One day something popped off. I can't remember what popped off, and the dudes came in there and they start going at this chick, and then eventually it turned into a situation where people were about to get murdered. So she's holding her own, like she shoot like I think like 2 of the dudes. Jeez. And she's like holding them off, like she fighting them, and she shot 2 of the dudes, and one of the dudes came behind her, shot her in the back of the head. They showed us the video. Oh. And so yeah, that's how she got killed. He walked up behind her when she was in the kitchen as she was warding off the other dudes. Boom, point blank range, shot in the back of the head. Damn. So that was our case. It was a murder trial. But what ended up happening is the defense attorney ended up having to go home because her adopted daughter, which was her sister's daughter at first, I guess her mom died and she adopted her sister's daughter, tried to commit suicide. Damn. And so she had to go back home, and she was gonna come back, but the judge was like, nah, we'll recess the case until later. So that's why I didn't end up going fully through it. But it was a murder case. He could have got it. The choices were like death, life. Like everybody was thinking nigga was getting. I mean, we looking at the tape like the nigga's right there. So. And so so I got chosen, but I knew how to get chosen. I knew that I have bipartisan. I typically have bipartisan views anyway. I mean, obviously my views side more so on the African American male side, but I knew how I could get picked. True, yeah. And I wanted to get picked because it was this fine chick on the jury joint, and then I was also tired from work, so I would still get paid from work, but didn't have to be at the office.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got interviewed, but I didn't interview right. You know, it's like, how do you feel about cops? Well, they did harass me a couple times, and I wouldn't know it been me and another black dude told our true feelings about what happened to us with cops, and we didn't get picked.
Yeah. See, if I wanted to get a dude off, I could just be like, fake it. I'm like, yeah, now I'm gonna say not guilty.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I love cops, man. They've never done anything bad to me.
True. Yeah, some lady, she must have been running from the cops or something bullshit.
But when I saw the video, these was like, nah, these niggas just shot a black woman in the back of her head, point blank range. A bunch of them against one older woman. So look, back to power. So this whole jury looked black. It's like one dude that's not black on the jury.
I ain't never seen an all black jury.
That's never happened. We've seen all white juries, but we have never seen an all black jury. There's no defense attorney around that would accept all black jury in a case where it deals with an African American individual. True. But this is what happens, and the judge is like, all right, well,
run it.
Cool, y'all played nice together, let's run it. And they got what they wanted. So now we're in this point where like Saxe wanted to use 2-bit to get basically get Tariq's name in the conversation. Yep. But he really wanted him to like go hard on Tariq. So like 2-bit, you know, he's like, his whole thing is I ain't no snitch. Like he didn't want to do it. Yeah. But he was like, yo, and then Davis was like, hard, like, nigga, trust me, nigga. Like, the fuck? Davis is
be out of jail this weekend, bro.
You can get out of jail this weekend. He was like, cause he brought Blanca in. He was like, I don't trust this bitch. Nah. He was like, nigga, fuck that. Trust me, nigga. I'm like, this nigga Davis is hard. True. And he's like, you ain't gotta snitch. Look, you ain't gotta say nothing. Like that's exactly what I want you to say. All I want you to say is you never saw Tasha in the drug game at all, and that you know nothing about nothing. That's all. And that's all he did. Like, and then Saxe was trying to act because Saxe gave him immunity, and it was proactive. So he just had to get on the stand. That's it. To get the immunity. True. That's it. That's all he had to do, bro.
Out of there.
And
go ahead. Also, since he immune now, you think he gonna play a role in future episodes?
Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Like you ain't showing 2-bit on the screen without him possibly being involved.
I don't know. Maybe it's for another power book.
I mean, maybe it could be, but I'm just saying he's gonna be involved. I think he may start to be more involved in Tariq's life. Maybe.
True,
you never know.
It could be.
Tariq needs another dude, some more muscle. You know what I mean?
True.
Or Tommy's coming back at some point. You know what I mean? And he show up. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm ready.
But Too Big got out of jail. Already got the gold rollie on when he stepped foot out the jail. So that jump was fly. So. One of the other things we had on hand, dude.
That would be dope, man. He'd be part of Tariq crew.
Yeah.
So now Tariq got some muscle.
He got some real muscle.
Now what's up, Kanan and shit?
He can get the murder game. He can get the murder game.
He gonna take over.
Crazy, yeah. He could take over the streets. 2-Bit ain't no joke.
Throwing that bitch out there.
Let's not act like 2-Bit ain't no joke. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So on a lighter note. we ended up going back. We go back to the school, Stansfield, and Tariq is the earliest person to class this time.
What?
Total
360.
Y'all changing the whole power book game. The whole thing was about this nigga's late for everything. His
color,
bitch ass.
people, time,
yeah.
CPT. That's that nigga.
He's a CPT ass nigga.
What?
But this time he is early for class.
I don't believe it. I thought he been dreaming.
Yeah, I thought I was
sitting
dreaming,
up in that bit.
That was an interesting fact, but Tariq isn't crazy heavy in this episode because we get to the point. Now this is interesting. We see Mo again, right? We know Mo, but it's interesting their family dynamic, G.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
So this is what I said. I said so Mo is looking at Diana and Drew. It's like, y'all need to learn stuff. Y'all need to man up. All this other shit. You know how you trying to bring your kids up and the coming of age story. Like you think about like Boys in the Hood. When Trey first was gonna live with his daddy was like, go rake these leaves because I said so. You need to. That's basically trying to teach your son how to be a man. She trying to teach her kids how to just be great dope dealers. Like, instead of raking up leaves, she tell these two niggas like count the money and work with the coke. Like they'll go to brick. I'm like, what? This shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all need to learn. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to learn the game. She's like, Diana, you handle these. Yeah, you handle these bands right here. And Drew, I want you to handle the coke. So it's bricks of coke and money in the room. Like you talking about life in prison. These dudes got money and coke and probably guns somewhere in this room. That is such a huge federal case against your two kids.
I know Troll bust up in there, man.
I know.
The whole family gone.
Why would you put your kids in that position? But Mo is a drug dealing ass motherfucker. And like you think about it, if you're a mother and your aspirations for your kids to take over your business, that's what you should be doing. They should be handling drugs and money.
I guess.
So I get it.
Yeah.
But she's having a few problems with one child.
Who that? Talking about Kane?
Yes, we talking about Kane.
Talking about Kane?
Kane.
Hold on, I call that nigga Kane, bro.
Yeah, it's not hard. That's the name's so close.
Yeah.
So Kane, man, Kane is an interesting dude. Like, he worried about Diana fucking Tariq.
All in other people's business, man.
All in the business, and so he ended up headed over to Stansfield, go to Tariq's room.
See them white boys up in there.
See the white boys up in there. Braden. He sees Braden and his brother. Braden and his brother in there fighting about the drugs that Braden figured out that his brother stole. We all saw that in the last episode of the mid-season finale. So they're in there fighting, and and Braden's brother does not know who this nigga Kane is. And so he walk in the room. He talking to Kane like, nigga, nah. He was like talking to Kane all like, get out the room, blah, blah, blah. And Kane points the gun to his fucking face like, nigga, what? You don't know who the fuck I am? Like,
then Braden like, Kane.
chill out.
Nigga know me.
Hey, how the fuck you know my name? Like, what? Oh, Tariq got my name in your mouth?
He old talking ass nigga.
Oh, yes. He Kane up in here mad. That nigga's a G. He is a real ass G. He is a real street ass nigga. Young street nigga, because he make dumb mistakes, but he is definitely a street nigga.
That's such a dumb mistake by him. You gonna kidnap two rich white boys.
Yeah, but he don't, at the time, he don't know he's kidnapping two rich white boys. So he kidnaps Braden and his brother, and he puts them up because he had the brother Braden didn't know he just told Kanan that, yo, we lost your drugs and we ain't got the money yet, we need a little bit more time. So Kanan is like, he teaching these niggas a lesson. He take them out and tells these two white boys to sell dope in the hood for him on the corner.
Crazy.
So he kicked the brother out and he kicked Braden out.
Yeah.
The brother, we know what's about to happen, G.
Oh man, bruh, it was rough. He's not supposed to be in that neighborhood.
He is not. Neither is Braden.
No, he been scared as fuck.
But Braden, look, this is what's happening. Like, Courtney Kemp is showing you how Braden switches up and becomes a Tommy-like nigga. Gradually, this shit is happening. We are seeing it before our eyes. Like, early on, niggas is like, he ain't nothing like Tommy. Well, because he gradually needs to become him. Yep. So now he on the street. And he got to sell this dope for Kane.
Yep.
And first off, he started out all cool, player white boy. Like, he know what these niggas want. Some weed. I got some weed. You know what I mean? He talking
no lighter.
He talking. He ain't being nothing like he being like, he's like, I'm a white dude. I ain't trying to front like I ain't nothing else. But he know how to talk. He's
like, them niggas like, shit, nigga, you the police. You the worst police
like,
ever.
Nah, bro, come on. Blah, 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 blah. They take the weed that he's smoking.
I wouldn't have fell for that shit.
Yeah,
man, like, nigga, get your white ass on, bro. You got time for that.
But like, they would have been like, yo, obviously this white boy knows that he could get his ass beat and be murdered right now. It's a little bit different. And so like you looking at it like, all right, let's see what this nigga have. So Braden did the right thing. He like, everybody smoke weed, white boys and black dudes. So they like, cool. They just smoking. He just talking. He ain't bring up the drugs yet. Yeah. Because he know if he instantly bring up the dope like that, they definitely gonna be like he a cop. Nigga. Or they definitely gonna be like, they definitely gonna think he a cop too. They probably just leave him alone. But he trying to sell his dope for Kane. He really want to make it happen. They smoke a little weed for a while. He like, yo, if y'all need something, he came in as smooth. He did it right. Y'all need something, I got such and such. And he went saying, and he was selling. He was like, they was just sitting there and he was the one selling it. Yeah. So that's why it made it, he was like, a cop can't just outright sell that dope like that. And he has to also say, like, first of all, smoking the weed would have been the kicker because that would have been entrapment. You can't do that. So that already tells you that he's not a cop. So what happened was, unless you're a dirty cop, you just do whatever. But he's just selling the dope right there. Yeah. He sell all that shit and go in the car with Kane. And Kane like, damn, this little white boy got a little something.
You straight, bro.
Yeah. I fucks with you, you little white ass white boy. And what happened to the brother, man, when they went back over there, G?
Bro, getting his ass kicked.
Just acting like
getting his ass kicked, getting a dope stole,
acting like a really privileged ass white boy. That's what he have. He got his ass whooped. Braden Shine. He is gradually becoming a hood ass nigga. Now that they connecting with Kane a little bit more,
they're bringing it out of man.
Gradually, these two, and gradually, I think more and more, Tariq is gonna be connecting with Kane. They gonna start learning the murder game a little better. You know what I mean? Tariq already got like a body on his boat, but he ain't no killer. You know what I mean?
Multiple bodies.
He got multiple bodies, but he ain't really like
real nigga.
He ain't comfortable, like, you know what I mean? Like Kanan will just, I feel like that nigga would just like shoot you right in front of your child, like type thing, and broad
which is sad,
daylight.
Unreal.
It's sad. That is a real ass nigga shit.
Fuck nigga shit. That's what that is. Fuck nigga.
Look, if you in the game, you got to be willing to go all the way. You got to be willing to blast or whatever. That's what it is. But you shouldn't be killing kids. But look, you might have to blast a pops in broad day. That's what Kane would do.
Oh man, Kane fucked up.
Yeah, and so you can see like and Braden loved it. He loved selling drugs on the streets in the hood. He told,
ain't that bitch been so happy? Oh, like goddamn, nigga.
Like this nigga got a Christmas present, like a Ferrari for Christmas.
People out there doing that shit to make a living. This nigga, he just doing it for fun.
For fun. He told Tariq, he was like, "Yo, I was out there, man. I loved it. I loved it." So I'm like, this nigga is going to. He is going to be a drug dealer. There's nothing that can. He wants to be a drug dealer. It's not money from my pops. It was my own. You know what I mean? I had to give it to Kane, but look, I made that money. It's like, damn. And like Tariq was sitting at the crib with his girl. His girl, that girl, she's got to go.
Yeah. She's a weirdo.
And she's showing her hand the whole way. Tariq, this little nigga's too
Bad
smart.
spy.
You cannot fuck. She fucking with Tariq like she thinks
She
she's dealing
don't
with a
know.
dumb nigga.
She
This
don't
is
know.
not a
She do
dumb
not know.
dude. He already suspect you. He already suspect you as
Then
being-
she gonna tell him that she goddamn miss and drugged him.
Oh my gosh.
That's some bullshit.
What? You miss and drug me? Like wow.
But you notice how he just shrugged it off.
He
Like, what?
shrugged it off like,
fuck
like,
you talking?
there's no way he just didn't. He just let that go like that. Something's about to happen to this
Yeah,
chick.
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking he done looked into her background, see what's
He know
up
that I told you in like before that I think he already know what she is. So he's known that for a while. I think he even knew that before he got drugged. So we'll see what happened with her, but she gotta shut the fuck up. I am tired of her. And he's probably gonna make Braden kill her. Just like his pops made Tommy
I don't know.
kill his chick.
I doubt that.
I think that's gonna be Braden's first body.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I don't. I think I feel more like the truth when the truth and all shit come out. I think she gonna be fucking with them. That's how I feel.
You think she gonna be rocking with him?
Yeah.
I think that may be true.
I know it is true.
But I think because of that part, she is then going to get in the situation that she's going to be forced to start talking, and she's going to have to die.
I don't know.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Tariq, I don't know.
I don't
Tariq
think
smart.
she's a ride or die.
Her uncle's the DA. He ain't gonna be fucking with her.
I don't know. He gonna let it.
Tariq thinking, bro. Let bruh think.
She's gonna be dispensable.
Something.
Like he's gonna know that she's dispensable. Like she is dispensable. Like her uncle ain't really gonna. It's just one of them scenarios. She gonna get it because they setting it up because they know we want it. They gonna set it up. All right, so we also got Drew and Diana.
Oh yeah.
Who finally figured out what Tariq's business. Really is.
How he running that shit.
How he running the shit.
They all up in
Study
that
hall.
man. How they be getting up in that school like that, bro? Y'all ain't got no credentials to be up in that bit.
I mean, you can't but
still,
you can just get on campus. Yeah, they be walking around. You can get on campus like when I was in college, you can go to like the doors ain't really like typically the doors be like locked. You gotta have like a little badge, but like if somebody else walk in, somebody just let you in the building like that. So
I'm saying,
it's open like that. You could probably get in there and you can roll around in college if you wanted to. Like,
I know you can roll around it, but goddamn, like
they living a life, and didn't they? And so like that, but yeah, it is crazy that they just living. On campus. It's just like
true. It's like goddamn, go home.
But so Diana being a snitch, telling Mo. Cause she kind of, she really, we all know.
Yeah, she in her feelings.
She is super in her feelings.
God damn, bro, she in love with Tariq, bro.
She love that nigga. And Tariq, he playing it. He ain't gonna be able to play it as smooth because shit is getting extra with him and Diana. He's playing it pretty smooth with what's her girl named Lauren.
Yeah, real smooth.
Yeah, cause she like at her man showing up. They about to get ready to kiss in the room, and he just playing. His man showed up. He ain't tripping. He like, oh, what's up, man? Go on in there and get your girl, man. Go on and hug up with your girl right here, you bitch ass nigga. I'm about to smash this shit in a couple of weeks, though. But so Diana tell her mom, Mo, about how Tariq is making the money. She like, damn, that's smart. That nigga's smart. And so,
but she was expecting another. She was expecting Mo to think about it differently. Like, what the fuck? How this nigga selling that shit? This shit can combat us. That's what she expecting.
So she was basically thinking that mom was gonna shut it down. But mom was like, this shit smart as hell. Like, he's like, you can't get in your feelings about this shit. It's about the money. Mo don't play that shit, bro. She is a G.
True.
And so bro, I'm in agreement with her, man. Like, look, we in the drug business.
Yeah.
This shit is a smart idea. I mean, he's making a lot of money for us.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, we should stick with this shit. You know what I mean? Let's roll with it.
I mean, like, get out your feelings, man.
Yeah. And so, eventually, old boy Kane comes back in the joint, bro, and it's a huge arc. I've been talking about for a while this whole internal civil war, And you know, my thought was it may be between Mo and Lorenzo, but it's turning out that it's now becoming the Civil War. I knew it would come, but it looks like it's gonna be like more of the Kane against the family type deal. So if y'all don't know, you remember in the scene where they get in a big fight, you remember what kind of happened in this whole shit when they in the crib fighting with moms. They going wild and crazy.
Yeah, you talking about on this episode?
Yeah, on this episode.
Oh yeah, goddamn. I don't think he meant to hit her like that, but
yeah,
he drew back. You know how you turn around and be like, oh shit.
Yeah,
knock on the ground.
Y'all remember when Baby Boy, when what's his name was like, bitch, stop hitting me, and he like swings his arm back and slaps her in the face, and he basically hit his mom and pushed her down to the ground. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was crazy enough. Don't put your hands on your mama, like ever.
Oh, no.
Ever. And so he go to talk to Lorenzo. He talked to his pop. He's like, look, man, like you gotta talk to her. You gotta take this shit away from her or explain to her like you can't be doing all this shit. And Lorenzo's telling him like, yo, she's me out there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Exactly.
It's like crazy.
You know, it was a good conversation. It was a light, you know what I mean? Gave him a hug. He was like, you my brother, blah, 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 blah. So as Kanan is walking out the door, you know, because Lorenzo's in jail. So he ain't popping off on Kanan like we thought he would. Kane walks out and he looks at the light. He just happened to look at the camera up there and he see it going off. He know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I thought he was about to start whipping all the guards' ass.
Yeah, they handle his ass, right? The guards are around him. It's like 4 guards. And Kane is like, he tried to turn to get ready to pop off, but the guards whooped that ass.
Yeah, they put bro on the ground.
But we got to remember that the guards are pros at doing this type of shit.
Yeah, true.
Whooping niggas' ass and like they got the tools to do the business. They whoop Kane ass, and then Lorenzo, they open the door. Lorenzo walks up. And he's like, and this is I completely agree with this scene. Like, don't you ever put your motherfucking hands on my woman. Ever, nigga. I don't care. You my child. Don't put your hands on my fucking woman. This my woman, nigga. I will whoop your mom. I don't care. You my child. I will whoop your ass. Don't put your hand on my woman.
Yeah, definitely, man.
God damn, who the fuck you think you? Especially if you a grown man, nigga. You about to get these hands.
Yeah.
I don't care if you my son. This my woman, nigga. You don't hit your mom. You don't.
Nah, you don't do that, bro.
You don't. That is it's a black community, nigga. I you know that is a super rule.
Super no. Nope.
Never.
No, sir. Nope.
Ever.
Not my mama.
But yeah. And so so he looked at him. He was like, "Don't you ever in your fucking life touch my woman." He was willing to kill. I think he was willing. He gave him a pass right here. That nigga was willing to kill his own son,
bruh.
If that's his son, yeah, he was willing to kill. He probably would have. If it was much more harsh of a situation that happened, like he really put his hand on mom, he would have killed him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He would have killed him. So it is put. We'll see how Kane responds to this. Does he respond like, "Look, I deserve that"? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
At the end, you see him talking to the police officer dude, and he's like, pretty much like, man, shit, they trying to squeeze us out and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think something's going. I don't know. Something's about to happen.
Crazy, man.
It's about to go down.
Look, man.
It's getting good as fuck.
This was a good little episode right here. They getting into some heat now. Like they throwing like, okay. Now, I know there's a few people out there that, you know, look, in the black community, I want to talk about this part right here. The black community, sometimes we taught to be homophobic. And there's a scene that I know some people will probably be like, are probably going to be on Facebook like, man, fuck this. I turned the TV off right when that scene. Drew is kissing this dude and they about to have basically a sex scene. And look, for some people, that's going to be real. It's okay. Like, sometimes that shit's going to be real comfortable. We don't see a lot of it on television. But look, man, the times are changing.
Yeah.
This is what it is, man. Everybody got to be able to tell their story. I mean, and people of all races and all sexuality. So that's what it is, man. This episode was a great episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great.
It was fire. I enjoyed it. G, what about you?
Fire.
Bam.
More fire.
I'm so happy Power is back, man.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of stepping it up. You know what I mean? They getting it hot on this joint, and I really like where they're going after this episode.
Man, it's turning out to be a great season.
Yep. So I can't wait till next week's episode. And
I know, right?
Look, so y'all keep rocking with us. We're gonna come out with another review of Power, and this is the place you should be for the official Power book episode recap and reviews, man. So, gee, what should they do?
I think y'all should come back here.
Come back.
Come back next week. You know, I mean, come fuck with us, man.
Come fuck with us,
y'all. So come fuck with us. You know,
for
let's talk about Power, baby.
Another Power review. Yo, y'all subscribe. Follow us on all social media at We Love Trap.
Ooh.
And listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, all that stuff. Everywhere you listen to podcasts, we should be there. G.
Yeah, we everywhere.
Bam.
We all through this here.
It's a big rich town. Yeah. I just come from the Poets Pod. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, Power. That's my signature.
Okay,
that's my signature right there.
I feel it. I'm trying to catch it, bro. Like,
yo, y'all, have a good day. Peace.
Holla at you.
Holla at me.